Hey, I'm Evy Baehr Carroll with your Now News. So I'm what they call a 90s kid. In the late 90s, a book came out called I Kissed Dating Goodbye, and I remember so many people reading it, and it technically went viral. Well, that term is actually a term for today. But the book literally changed the way many young Christians dated. Instead of dating for fun, the book emphasized the courtship thing where you just date one person and you kiss dating goodbye. Dating for a purpose, and also fueled the Path for Purity movement, which is a good thing. Now, years have gone past, and Joshua Harris, the writer of the book, has denounced his faith, which is extremely sad. Now you're asking me, what does this have to do with entertainment news? Because I'm the entertainment news girl. Well, they were making a documentary called I Kissed Dating Goodbye, based on, guess what, the book. The documentary has the same name, followed Harris as he listened to how the book affected readers and what he got right and wrong when he wrote the book more than 2 decades ago. And the question is, what did he get wrong about saying being pure in a relationship is a good thing? I think that sounds like a good thing to me. The documentary also looked at Harris's conversations with ministry leaders and authors about singleness, purity, and marriage in the church. The movie distributor behind the I Kissed Dating Goodbye documentary, featuring Harris, dropped the movie after Harris publicly renounced his faith on social media. This is what they said. Unfortunately, Josh did not tip off his film team partners of these surprising changes before his public post, nor how this would change our company's distribution efforts of the film he had worked with us on to promote, said Exploration Films' Stephen Penn. Exploration Films said the statement came as a shock, meaning they did not know Harris was denouncing his faith. Well, that's a big deal to a documentary that showed the basis for his faith influencing his writing and how he lived, and how many lived by reading his writing. Regular interactions occurred with Josh and the film team on a daily and weekly basis to coordinate our efforts as a part of the agreement. Exploration Films just finished recording a podcast with Josh slated for later release, so these statements only days later caught us off guard and damaged our effort together. In recent years, Harris renounced the book and began to speak openly about the damage his book and the purity culture may have had on evangelical Christians. Because it's such a bad thing to say you should save yourself for marriage. It's not necessarily a bad thing to say that you should be serious about your dating relationship with someone. Personally, we still wish Josh the best. We know he is searching for answers, Penn said, but due to the lack of transparency from Josh, we have no other choice but to halt promotion of the film. Hundreds of DVDs have already been returned as a result of his statements. It's sad, but this is why it's so important to pray for the people in Hollywood, the people who are writing content that's getting dispersed throughout the world. Make sure to check back at movieguide.org for entertainment news that follows your values.